Domschke and the AccuWeather forecast on this Sunday morning. It was chilly when you went outside this morning.
It definitely was. I had to bring myself a little sweatshirt.
Oh yeah.
So I think a lot of people are going to be grabbing that if they've got grocery store runs to make before the big game this afternoon. Maybe it's church service this morning. Despite it being cooler than this time yesterday, we've started this morning in the mid-50s, but check out other locations. Pomona at about 50 degrees, but there are a few in the 40s, and Mount Pocono sticks out like a bullseye because they started today at 39 crisp degrees, 43 though in Pottstown, and that's because we do not have the cloud cover we had around yesterday morning. Yesterday morning we also had a different wind direction. We had patchy visibility. That's not an issue this morning, but we're about 10 to 20 degrees cooler than this time yesterday, especially felt through southern South Jersey near Millville, back out near Lancaster County, are about 13 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. If you have brunch plans on this Sunday, temperatures by about 10 a.m. about 64 degrees. By lunchtime in the low 70s. You can do anything your heart desires outdoors, including heading down to the bank if you're a lucky folk that has tickets. You won the lottery. Temperatures for first pitch at about 77 degrees. Ninth inning, we drop to about 71, and we keep the clear skies at least momentarily. I think we get a few extra clouds from a front that's going to be approaching from the west as that rolls on through. We've got changes to be had with temperatures in that long-range forecast. I've got details on when you'll need the thicker sweater coming up in that exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast in just a few, Caroline.
All right, Payton.
And I want you to really savor the warmth we have around today because there is a change of pace going forward. And now I'm not going to talk about the daytime highs for a second. I'm going to talk about the overnight temperatures, what you wake up to in the morning, because it is chilly in some locations this morning. But a look back, over 145 days ago was the last time Philadelphia had a low temperature in the 40s. In fact, it was May 13th of this year where we recorded a low temperature of 46 degrees. And the reason I'm showing you that and telling you that is because we have not been that cool through a morning, at least for the city itself, in a while. And we get there this week for the first time in over that 145 days. It doesn't look to happen as you wake up on Tuesday. Temperatures will have a seasonal feel as you head out the door, but by Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to start the day in the upper 40s, and that means the outlying areas even cooler, and that's cooler than we should be. It's not too far off, so it's not a huge shock, but I think how we've been spoiled recently may lead to you grabbing an extra layer or two through those morning hours, and that's the one thing we really want you to be prepared for and plan for going forward with the forecast. But check out this wonderful image from Sky 6 right now. This is the Commodore Barry Bridge. The sun is rising and it looks to be right through the bridge right now. 55 degrees for Philadelphia, but that's nearly 10 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. A very light breeze, not noticeable too much, but we have clear skies. As I showed you, there was not a cloud in that picture, and that means we don't have an atmospheric blanket, so our temperatures can drop through the overnight very quickly. Usually we have some heat island effect essentially through this city center, and that's because of all the pavement, all of the buildings. They kind of trap in that warmth, and that slowly releases through the overnight, so that's why that reading is a little bit warmer. But through the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, about 42 right now in Tabernacle, 43 in Chalfont, 45 in Allentown. But the call from AccuWeather today is we warm up very quickly, mostly sunny, 77 degrees. Again, that's warm for this time of the year. It overachieves our normal by about 6 degrees. Tonight, though, we increase the cloud cover as a cold front moves on through, and that means the temperatures will not be as cool tomorrow morning as they are this morning because of that blanketing factor. 63 for Philadelphia, but cooler to the north and west. Allentown dropping to about 59 tonight. Same thing in Pomona, about 61 in Wilmington, Delaware. We're waiting for this front to push on through. As it does so, we get the clouds from that, and I think if we squeeze out a spotty sprinkle, it's really best found north and west of the I-95 corridor. But we get an autumn breeze tomorrow. We could have gusts anywhere 20 to 30 miles per hour, but high pressure remains then in control after this front moves on through. So that means this week is sunny and dry, and we could use the rain, but we'll take the sunshine in place of that. 77 for your Sunday, 74 for your Monday. A few clouds to start. It's a breezy day, so if you've scheduled the tee time tomorrow, you'll want to pay attention to your golf game. By Tuesday, it's sunny and still seasonable around 7.